going to start with the most important. I can. You see, we do amazing things in life. We do amazing things in life when we start with I can. Whenever you sit down to say I cannot, you have lost. Even before you start. When you look and say the problem is too big, it's already finished before you start. So I can is the process by which victory actually begins. The fact that you might take 100 failures to get there doesn't matter. Your path between I can and victory is going to go through. But the process of I can is the most critical. You never lose that I can. Are you with me? So if you're frustrated, you're exhausted, you're tired, and you drop out of the way, the problem is you will actually end up losing before you start. Do you follow me? True strength comes from great humility. So one's aspect here in starting with I can, it's not here's where I need to draw a line. It's not an aspect of the ego. I don't want you to say with bravado, are you with me? Oh, I can. I can is a quiet, simple statement to yourself, not to the world. You don't go to the world and say I can. I can here is to you. And that's a statement you say every single day. Are you with me? Because it's what you don't do that defines it. And you must say, I can, and do it. Are you with me? So it's not an ego-driven statement. It's a statement that simply says, I believe, I will do this, and I will do it at whatever price it takes. Whatever the cost, I will do it. Are you with me? And you do it every single day. That's how it starts. Alright? And if you can do this, then it is unimaginable to the extent of which human nature can achieve this. You get my point? It is best seen in children again. Children are great examples of being able to pull off unimaginable feats because fear has no meaning in their heads. Are you with me? A picture, they say, speaks 1,000 words. I have always found a video speaks 10,000. So, better than me speaking for the next 15 minutes about I can, just to show you what you were like before the rubbish that you have in your head right now came in. The problem is the rubbish that came into your head over the last so many years that you're alive. Fear came in, anger came in, hatred came in, greed came in, lust came in. Are you with me? One by one it sneaked in. So it padded your brain and you're carrying this baggage. With this baggage it's very hard. Are you with me? But when you're a child, so many things are possible. Okay. You remember what it says at the end? If you think you can, or if you think you can't, you are right. If you think you can, or if you think you can't, you are right. That is the most powerful thing about I can. So, you have to decide what you're going to be right about. The people who are going to be the naysayers, naysayers means the people who are, basically condemning you, confronting you, blah, blah, blah. You'll always find people who say no. That's why you call naysayers. The naysayers will always be there. But understand them. Why do they say no? Because they do not believe they can. It's their problem that they are passing on to you. They don't believe they can, so they don't believe you can. Do you understand? Now, alternatively, you have the odd few who think they can, but believe you can't. Are you with me? Regardless, there is no better revenge than proving them wrong. There's no better revenge than? So prove them wrong. But what does I can also mean? It means that you must first start with the right thinking. Before you even start, don't stumble into a start. Plan, prepare, project. That's the 3 stages. Plan, prepare, project. Then start. Are you with me? But you start here by saying, I can. And when you get yourself together, practice and practice and fail and fail and fail. Of course, it helps that you are young, but you can just about do anything like this little girl. So this little girl practiced and practiced, practiced and practiced. So I'm saying, practice and practice. Practice and practice. Practice and practice. Practice and practice. Practice and practice.
Can't believe this day is finally here. I've been waiting patiently. Every detail running through my mind, playing out like a movie scene. Boy meets girl, falls in love. Slides a ring on her hand and the rest is history. I love you more with every breath, more than everything I have. You're my missing piece, my saving grace. I found my better half, the one who gets all the me. What I've been searching for, the heart God chose for me, and I could. You look like an angel dressed in white, standing in front of all our friends. We both smile at the past who looks away, 'cause you just took my last name. We both kissed, turned around, start walking down the aisle. Well, I can't wait to live my life with you by my side. I love you more with every breath, more than everything I have. You're my missing piece, my saving grace. I found my better half, the one who gets all the me, what I've been searching for, the heart God chose for me, and I couldn't love you more with every breath, more than everything I have. You're my missing piece, my saving grace. I found my better half.
Of course, it helps that they're children. It helps that they're children because the concept of, fear, people laughing at them, all the things that basically you're carrying in your head right now, that's essentially destroying your life right now, came after that. Are you with me? Yes. They have the confidence of children. And because of that, you can basically mold them, shape them in whatever direction you want. Are you with me? So, it is that ability to mold that makes either you into a great champion or not. The problem is when you have to work with people who already have ideas in their head, who are so sure that they know what they're doing, don't need to evaluate their lives because of their record collections. And or otherwise have enough water in their heads already that you can't feel anything in, whatever it may be. So the trick is, before you start with ICANN, you must plan, prepare, project, right? Pick your mentor, pick your guide, pick your direction, pick your place. Are you with me? Viveka, Vichara. When you come to this stage, you are at Viveka, you have passed Vichara, and you are getting into Neti. You are getting to start Neti, prepare Neti. Because when you start and get into Neti, which is how you will leave. When you leave tomorrow, after your graduation, you go into Neti. Neti, what does that actually implement or turn into? Not this means, not this, whatever you're looking for, your project, your focus, your target, your goal, right? Anything else but that, not this, not this, not this, not this, not this, not this, that. Are you with me? It's a tunnel of your own making, where you can see your goal so clearly, and you focus on that goal and don't see anything else. The tunnel is actually your choice, and you create it around that area of your focus. Are you with me? Nothing else must come into that to distract you into that tunnel. Nothing. So you create that tunnel out of these two words. Neti, 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 neti. Are you with me? Only when you say it, you say ti. Neti, neti, neti. Are you with me? And then when you see that goal that you're targeting for, whatever it is in the mind that is so clear to you, like a what do you call it, a bullseye. Boom. Your mind focuses. That's what these children did. It's all about neti, because neti is practice. When you leave from here, that's what you do. You put it into practice. You have had enough information piled into you that it's time for you to put it into practice. And neti begins every single day, seriously. Are you with me? If these children can do it, At their age. Are you with me? They're barely starting life. And these are phenomenal things. What excuse have you got? What excuse have you got? Are you with me?
Yes.
And that's the target of what we will be doing today. What does that imply? What does that mean to you? It means that the dumbest of you people, right, among your downlines, so to speak, are capable of remarkable feats. Things that I always keep showing, something called a people are awesome video, in VCons. You see me then, you do that, right? Today you saw these children do this. And you can see so many feats of great engineering, so many feats of great acrobatics, gymnastics done by human beings. Are you with me? Just by being able to apply the mind. And therein lies the secret. We are simply not using ours. Clearly not nearly enough. So the question next is, for those of us who are in whatever stage of life you are in right now, the thing that you have to ask yourself is it enough? The question that I raise when I say, is your life wasted, is not to sit down and beat up on yourself, but for you to recognize that you could have done so much more, that you should have done so much more.
This one is nicknamed 007, and it's about to attempt what Alex believes is one of the most complex tests of the animal mind ever constructed. 8 separate stages that must be completed in a specific order if the puzzle is to be solved. Stage 1. He finds it's too short to reach the food. He then sets off to get the first stone. But he drops it. And another. He seems to be stuck. But then something seems to click. He deploys the first stone. And then another. Got it. The 8th and final stage. Success. 8 individual stages of one complex puzzle completed.
This is an exact experiment that was done on a crow, the humblest of birds out there. And it's such an intelligent animal. We, on the other hand, can't even work on the most simplest of tasks sometimes because we allow things to get in the way. That crow was focused. Are you with me? And that crow had one advantage that you don't have. That nobody told that crow that it cannot do it. Do you understand? It had one distinct advantage. Nobody was telling that crow, including to itself, that it cannot do it. So, by inference, it already is saying to itself, I can. Are you with me? Show me the journey. This is what happens to us, which is why we can't do what that crow does. Take a look-see at the journey of a networker. This is it. This is what stops us. Are you with me? And any one of them can stop us. That's the sad thing. Single pessimist, single rejection, of course the ego, classic enemy, right? Then we got all of the others. And ultimately you have Ravia's favorite at the end. And you have fear, relatives, guilt, society, blah, 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 blah. Are you with me? Yes. And this is something else for you to think about when you talk about I can. We don't see things as they are, we see them as we are. And this is an answer to almost all the questions that you raised so far. We don't see the problems as they really are. Let's talk about the addiction. Cigarettes, for instance, is not a problem in the form of the cigarette, because it's someone who has no interest in it. Are you with me? But to you, it's a problem because of the problem within you. True? The same thing applies to any one of our challenges. There were so many challenges that we raised and talked about today. I can, I will are both mental states of mind. It doesn't talk about result. Are you with me? I do actually is a result. So I never talk about I do. There's no I do. Right? But I can today and then I will tomorrow. The difference is I can say something about me. Can I do it? If you turn it around, I can is can I. Yes? So can I do it? Which means, do I have the capability? Do I have what it takes to do it? That's the question. I can is the same as can I. Do you understand? Right. I will is a promise. I will is a clear sign of intention. Are you with me? So before you start moving, you stand here, you say, I can. Can I? I can. I can is an answer to can I. Can I is the question. I can is the answer. So the door is there. So I look at it and I say, can I? And I say, I can. Are you with me? But before you start moving, the promise is, I will. And that's the promise tomorrow you make between you and me. Between you and me. Between you and me. So, when you leave with a resolution, which is, I must. Here's what I want to say about I can. When we started in 1998, we had a lot of doubts, Chapa and me, you know. And there was a point where we had to go up on stage and make a commitment to 1,000 people that we will actually start this company and do it. And we had to go up and make this commitment. So everybody who was standing there in the space had to make a decision. Will we do this? Are you with me? It was a big, gigantic step for us. Scary, actually. You know. So they all turned to me at that time. So we started with this whole concept that now has developed into the zone. I am. I am was when we discussed among ourselves where we are. You see? And it began with the question, am I? Am I ready for this? Am I wanting to do this? So this question was discussed. Then we went on to I want. So the question was reversed. Do I? Do I really want? And we came to the answer, yes, we want. And then we came to, so can I? That was a different question. See, I want is everybody actually wants, but can I is, do we among ourselves have the skill sets? Do we have what we need to go out and find people who can actually build into the army that we have today? Are you with me? It's a tough decision to make. Because at that time we didn't have everybody working for us. There was just networkers standing around. Some of us with corporate experience. So we knew corporate systems and management to some level, like Aditya was saying. But we lacked the confidence. We still haven't gone out there to hire all the people that were eventually part of our growth and our team. So at that point, without all those people who we thought could carry the work out, we had to make a brave decision, which is, do we have the capability to do this? So that was a next discussion that came to the next stage when we said, yes, I can. Then we came to the next stage, which is, I will, which means now we made the commitment to go up on stage. So I will became the last word before we stepped up. So will I? Yes, we will. So the words around us as we spoke to each other was, yes, we will. And that's how this company was born. I must is still continuing. And it continues till today. It's still continuing. I must includes all of us right now. Includes all of you. Are you with me? Because we must. We truly must. Are you with me? And in order to complete this journey, we need all of you.